DMARC. For most people that don't know anything about email marketing, that probably just sounds very foreign. But it's something that's very important to email deliverability, or your ability to get into the inbox. If you're sending bulk emails, sending a newsletter, or just sending emails in general from a domain. It stands for Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance. It's something that is set up on your domain for when you're sending emails, and it's something that you set up in your domain registrar, your host provider, say like GoDaddy or Ionos or something like that. But first and foremost, you need to have SPF and DKIM set up, and this is something else that is authentication and required for you to be able to get into the inbox. I'll drop a link to a blog post that explains all that, don't worry. But what I wanted to do today was nerd out with you and let you know that I found a cool way to do some of this reporting that is provided for DMARC. Of course, you can use services like Easy DMARC here. You can use ValaMail. They have free services where you can log in and get your reporting. Think of it as when somebody sends an email, somebody may pretend to be you and send phishing emails or scam emails, and they're spoofing your domain. Or think of it like a secret handshake. When somebody comes up and says who they say they are, you shake their hand, you check their ID, and they are who they say they are, and you can verify and validate that. But then maybe an hour later, somebody else comes up and claims to be that same person, but they don't have the ID or the way to prove they are who they say they are. That's what DMARC is. It's a flag that you can have on your domain to tell recipient servers to accept, reject, or quarantine those emails. Most times when people start doing email marketing, they set the P equals flag to none, meaning they want to see if anyone is sending, and you'll see in a moment that I have some cleaning up to do with my own domain. But you get a report via email to whatever service you want to use, say it's like ValaMail, or you can have it go to your email address, which is what I do. Let's bring that up here. When you receive the email, it comes like this. It's just a report from whether it's Google, Microsoft, or other providers, and it comes in an XML format, and it's just like HTML code. We could all read the matrix, right? Maybe we don't want to. Again, you can have this set up to go directly to a provider like ValaMail or Easy DMARC and go in and look at the reports and see if anybody is trying to spoof your domain and sending emails on your behalf, and you could try to shut them down. What I did is I'm using Google for my email. I created a script that goes in and converts it to look more like this. Give me a digest every Monday at 9 o'clock. Give me a count and then how many emails have passed and how many have failed. Now, some of these may be spoofed emails. Some of these may be services I'm using that I didn't set up authentication with, and I need to go through and look at that. And if I was to go in and look at my app script, this is it right here. What I'll do is I will drop a GitHub link so you can grab this code if you want to. The most important thing is you really need to create a label name and create a filter in Gmail if you're using Gmail. For me, it's DMARC Reports Hank, and I'm looking for emails that say DMARC Report into my domain. Then I'm labeling it with this label name, and every Monday this script is going to look for any emails that have that label, then it'll automatically get rid of those emails for me so I don't need to see them anymore, process everything, and make it look as neat and clean as I showed. Again, this is what it'll look like. Let me make this bigger. It has a lot of information. You can even tailor this and customize this any way you want so it looks a lot better. But I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. This was a little pet project and I thought it was cool. If you want to nerd out, again, I'll drop the GitHub link. You can get that. And it's a way to get the information into your inbox. Take a look at it. But of course, the other services probably do a lot better. Have a great day.